Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all well. I'm on here with some Lifescraftart cutting dies. I decided to cut out a whole heap of pieces from a couple of the dies that I recently hauled. I'll leave their website link down below as well as a coupon code. So I die cut out some of the spider webs using a black glitter cardstock that I recently hauled. Also all the alpha pieces that say trick or treat in my favorite colors. And I also die cut out the little pumpkin die as well, and all the little pieces that go with these cutting dies. So I used all my favorite colors for these. I used the black glitter cardstock, some pastel pink, some glitter white, lilac, pale orange, and a darker sort of bubblegum pink. And then this shiny sort of like purple cardstock that I had in my stash. Can't quite remember what the brand of this one was called. I have a feeling it's Recollections. So I thought we could piece all of this together and yeah, see what I come up with. At first I'm sort of not too sure which way this little sort of banner piece goes. So you'll see me sort of twisting and turning that for a while, trying to figure out where to put my letters, as I don't have anything to go by or look off. So yeah, I'm just guessing it all here and hope it turns out right. And I thought instead of just doing one at a time, I'd do both of them at a time while I'm trying to sort through all the alphas. They are such beautiful colours and I'm really enjoying my Halloween crafting. It's one of my favourite holidays to craft for. I'm not much of a Christmas crafter. Like I'll do a little bit, but I'm not really big on Christmas crafting. Mainly because I think a lot of the collections contain red and you guys know I'm not a red fan. So I love all these beautiful sort of like sherbety pastel colors here, and it's just right up my alley. With all the pastel alphas there, I'm just trying to not make, like I'm trying to make sure that I don't end up putting the same colors next to each other. I made sure that when I was doing my die cutting that I cut out 5 different colored cardstock to create the words. So I needed just 5 different colors for trick and the 5 colors for treat. So that's what I've done there. Otherwise I would have been die cutting for 24 hours straight. So even though the packaging of the cutting die in the background there says Coco Rosa Studio, it is a cutting die from Lifescraftart, but Coco Rosa is also a sister of Lifescraftart, so they are owned by the same company. So it comes packaged in the Coco Rosa packaging, even though I received it from Lifescraftart, just in case, you know, anyone was a bit confused by that. But I have a feeling both shops, they might have the same dies. I'm not too sure. I would have to go and check that. But they have a lot of so yeah, fun don't quote me Halloween dies in their shop right now. And this is one of the dies that I am working with, and it is such a great size die. I absolutely love the sizing of it and the fact that it's so versatile. It could go with any other cutting die that you have in your stash. You can create all kinds of things with this die. So who has been off to the movies yet to see Beetlejuice? I am so excited to see it. I haven't had a chance yet. I have not had a minute to myself. So I'm hoping we can go and see that this weekend at the movies. It's one of my favourite things to do, other than crafting, is to go to the movies, the cinema, and watch the new releases. I find it quite relaxing because I don't have to talk to anyone, and I can just sit there and enjoy being with a family, and also, you know, watching a good new movie that's going to make me laugh. And so it's starting to come along together now, and I just changed a couple of those the letter T around, as I found it was a bit too close, some of the colours to each other, and also I used the wrong T in the wrong spot. I basically had two of the same T's. So yeah, just sticking the little or now in the middle in the colours that I want to use, and I think they look so pretty. So pretty. Like I said, loving these colours. Absolutely gorgeous. I also love that no matter where you put the letters, they're going to look good. Like, the messier, the better, especially for Halloween. So just move those off to the side, and then we're going to have a look at these little pumpkin pieces just to see how I want to put those together. From the moment I saw this cutting die, I knew that I wanted to do all the sort of pastel oranges, pinks and whites in the pumpkins. And some of the cardstock comes from Kaiser Craft, like this sort of creamy colour here that I used. It's like Oatmeal by Kaiser Craft. And then I also used some gold glitter Kaiser Craft in Champagne. And I believe some of the other cardstock I used, like some of the pinks, I believe one of them is Quartz, and it's by Basil. So I basically just went through my stash and looked through, yeah, all the colours that I thought would look really great as pumpkins, especially with the gold glitter touches. And this die set does come with a heap of foliage, like lots of leaves and bits and pieces, flowers. But as I'm sort of using them with the pumpkins, I'm thinking, or maybe not. Maybe I'll use them for something else separate. But I'm also still a bit undecided as to what to do with these pumpkins once I've glued them together. I am thinking of putting another like pale sort of colour cardstock behind the pumpkin, so you can get that sort of two-tone colour on it and not have the big sort of gaps showing through. And I think these would look really nice on a fall or autumn inspired card, or even just a Halloween card if you're not in fall or autumn at the moment. So even though it's going to be Halloween here in Australia in October, it's also going to be spring here. So we always get a really lovely, usually a quite warm day here on October 31st. And our street, or the street / court that we live in, is quite well known for getting trick-or-treaters down this way, sort of where everybody comes in this area, mainly because we're the only street that sort of really does the trick-or-treating. So all the kids just know, and all the parents know to come down this way, and it's really fun. So I'm moving back over to the spiderweb now. I have glued all the pieces down. I just did that off camera to save a bit of time, otherwise this video would be so long. And I also just have a piece of holographic cardstock here, and I'm going to turn it into a bag topper. So the first thing I'm going to reach for is my adhesive foam squares. I just want to add a bit of dimension to the banner word piece so it's not lying completely flat. I like to give my projects a bit of dimension. I just think it looks really good. So just peeling off the little bits there. And then I'm going to place it onto the spider web using some glue. And you can probably see on my craft table there, I also created some little like witches' hats as well while off camera. So I'm just trying to see where I want to position this, and then we're going to stick it onto our holographic cardstock. And with the other spiderweb and trick-or-treat banner piece, I was thinking of maybe sticking that onto an embellishment box. But I thought I'd just do this one project for today. And then if you want to see what I do with the pumpkins, I'll probably show those in my next video and also on my Instagram account. And this holographic cardstock, I'm not too sure what brand it is. It was gifted to me from my good friend Soleil over at Soleil and Craft on YouTube. And I have been using this for all my Halloween crafting this year. It is such a great like holographic or iridescent cardstock. It just really makes the projects pop. So I'm just holding that down for a moment while the glue dries, and then I'm going to get my heavy sort of marble coaster, which I find is great for holding down your projects when the glue is drying. It stops it from moving. It has it drying nice and flat. I use them all the time. So while I wait for that to dry, I'll just show you what the pumpkins look like with their little stalks glued on. They are super cute, but I'm still undecided as to what project I want to create with them. And I'm also thinking of putting a backing to them as well. So yeah, keep your eye out for that. I will have it on my Instagram and I'll also share it in my next video. So that should hopefully be dry enough now. You still have a little bit of room to maneuver if you need to. But I'm finding, yeah, that is gluing really well. And I'm loving all those beautiful rainbow colors coming through. I'm now adding one of those pink little jewel spiders that I hauled recently. There's sort of like a little, oh, I'm trying to think of the word. They're kind of like a metal type material that have been painted in pink, and then they've got a beautiful like sparkly zircon in the middle. And they are so pretty and shiny that I thought they would really make this project pop even more. So I'm just adhering some little foam squares underneath them because they don't quite sit flat. So when I glue them down, I want them to be able to glue flat instead of having a big hollow like chunk missing out of the middle, and then they won't stick properly. So yeah, that's why I've added foam to sort of their middle guts. So now I'm just going to get my glue, and we are going to glue them down into different places on the spider web and then hold it down for a bit. So I just have to press them down for a while. Being metal, you want them to be able to, stick really well. You don't want them falling off the project. So I'm going to leave the links down below in the description box to Lifescraftart website, as well as a coupon code for when you shop at their website. You can get a discount using my coupon code, and also the cutting dies that I am creating with right now, I will also leave in the description box. It is such a beautiful die. And see, if you use it with the right cardstock, oh, it's so magical. So magical. And every year I just love Halloween crafting more and more. I've even started decorating my house in Halloween decor. I bought ghost cushions, pumpkin cushions. It's just really fun. See, how pretty is that? Love how it shimmers. So I'm just going to grab a pretty pink treat bag that my good friend Kylie gifted me and show you how great this is as a bag topper. You could even decorate it and put it onto the front of a bag if you wanted to as well, instead of doing the bag topper. There are so many uses for this die, but I thought it would be so cute like this. Hey, look at those colours. Just all goes perfect together. And that holographic behind the black glitter spider web, it just works magic together. It really does. So I really hope you guys enjoyed how this came out and enjoyed the process. I think it turned out so pretty. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.